Very good morning and happy Navratri to all of you. I welcome you all for our today's Navratri celebration first inaugural session. On, on behalf of Western India Regional Council Professional Development Committee, I welcome you all for today's session. Today is our inaugural session of Navratri celebration. I request CMA Arpita Fegde ma'am to kindly introduce our speaker, CMA Aarti Patil ma'am. Arpita
Good
ma'am.
morning. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. So, a very good morning to everyone. On this auspicious occasion of Navratri's inaugural ceremony, I, CMA Arpita Fegde, is honored to serve you as a coordinator. Extend heartfelt gratitude to WRC team members CMA Arindam sir, Mihir sir, Nanti sir, Chaitanya sir, and entire WRC committee and staff for organizing this wonderful event celebrating Navratri, empowering women's strength and resilience. We particularly are grateful to our esteemed chief guest, CMA Aarti Patil ma'am, for her invaluable presence. Thank you, ma'am. To all our powerful attendees, a presence and active participation adds immense value to this event. Happy Navratri Utsav to everyone. We gather to celebrate victory over evil and represent feminine power. Women excel in multiple aspects, efficiently handling various situations daily. Navratri colors symbolizes these strengths. Today, we begin with Ghatastapna, invoking the idol and worshipping Shailaputri Mata, goddess Parvati. Yellow represents brightness, vitality, prosperity, and positivity. A special chief guest, CMA Aarti Patil ma'am, embodies these qualities as a managing director and CEO of Saraswat Cooperative Bank Limited. She is a trailblazer in the banking sector. With 30 years of experience from probationary officer to managing director and CEO, Aarti Patil ma'am possesses unparalleled expertise. So her leadership, motivational skills, and technological vision has transformed the bank. Let's draw inspiration from her remarkable journey. I request Aarti Patil ma'am to please take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Arpita, for
Thank
such
you,
wonderful introduction.
Welcome. We are just waiting to hear you.
Yeah. So I can start, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. And first, let me all give you my well wishes for 3 day, first day, and I'm honored and I'm grateful to the WIRC Institute and the management for giving me this opportunity to address the first lecture in this series. Today, I am not going to tell you big management fundas. I am going to just tell you my life journey and how I achieved this position. Let me first tell you something about my bank. Saraswat Cooperative Bank is the largest cooperative bank, not only in India, it is among Asia, the first largest cooperative bank. We have a total business of 82,000 crore, including deposits and advances as of last March. This bank has been always profit-making bank, and the added uh, feather in the cap of the bank is of 0% net NPA. Last 2 years, we have been able to achieve 0% net NPA. We have total staff strength of 4,700, and we have 302 branches across India. I joined this bank in 1992 as a probationary officer. Today I am MD and CEO, but my journey started in a very humble way. Uh, as it is said, Rome is not built in a day. Uh, you can say it in a similar way. Uh, I will begin my story from my school days. When I was in school, I was very sincere and hardworking kid, and was very passionate about my studies. I used to it was almost I was obsessed that I must get first rank. From first to 10th standard, always stood first in my class. But was I a bookworm? Uh, no, no. I enjoyed playing sports as well as participating in school gatherings. So I used to take out time for that also. Along with that, I used to help my mother in her household work, in cooking. I think my origin of my multitasking skills is right from childhood, because I used to do a lot of things together. Uh, After my school days, when I decided to join commerce, that time even all my teachers and my principal of the school was very worried why is she taking commerce. But I had liking for commerce from school days itself. So I had decided that I'll go for commerce. Then I took admission in Mulund College of Commerce. When I was 18 years of age, there was a major turn in my life. My father used to work for a company, which company suffered a lockdown. We were a family of seven, and my father was only earning member. This was a very difficult situation. He was nearing his 50s, and he started looking for a new job. I decided I should do something. Though I was only 18 years of old, I could understand the problems of the family. So I started looking for a job. I had just appeared for my FY BCom exam, and then I saw an advertisement by local cooperative bank, Kalyan Janta Sarkari Bank, in the newspaper. And then I appeared for the exam. I stood first in their exam because my studies were fresh. I was very young, so giving an exam was not at all a problem for me. So I studied first, even in their interview also, and I got a job. So full-time job as a clerk, I started with Kalyan Janta Sarkari Bank. Now, since this bank was running in two times, from 9 a.m. up to 2 p.m., I had one session, and the second session of the bank used to start at 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. So going to the college was really difficult, and traveling from Kalyan to Mulund within that short time was not possible. So I had to stop going to the college. So right at FY BCom, after FY BCom, I stopped going to college. I joined a private class in Kalyan only for accountancy purpose, and for rest of the subjects, I was on my own. I was studying. असं म्हणतात ना की एखाद्याला एखादी गोष्ट नाही मिळाली की तो उलट जास्त सिन्सिअरली काम करतो. मे बी बिकॉज ऑफ द मिसिंग कॉलेज आय वॉज having that pressure that I must study on my own, otherwise I may not perform good in studies. So I used to study in my free time, and that's how I passed my SYBCom and TYBCom. I took more efforts, and I stood first in Mulund College of Commerce in the principal of in the total of principal subjects. There was a prize. They used to total principal subjects marks, and that prize was declared. So when I went to collect the prize, even the professors were surprised. Who is this girl? Never turned to college, and she's getting a prize. That's the hard work and my parents' support. I could achieve that. After completing my BCom, then I wanted to join any professional course. So I took basic information about which professional course I can do. So I studied about CA, ICWA, and CFA also. I realized that if I want to do CA, I would have to quit my job and I would have to take up articleship, and that would be full time. And CFA that time was very new in India. Not much was known about CFA. And uh, that time it was ICWA we used to call. Now we call it as a CMA Institute. That time we used to call it as a ICWA Institute. I realized that ICWA I can do along with my job, and it will give me a professional degree also. So I took admission for that, and my hard work of earn and learn started at a very young age. Um, I used to go to my office and almost used to spend 12 hours a day in my bank. And on holidays, I used to study for my costing. Along with that, I gave few exams for getting a better job. And through staff selection commission, I got selected in income tax department as a upper division clerk. So I was never satisfied in what I had, and I always tried for some getting something better. So that cooperative bank was a very small bank in Kalyan. So compared to that, this was a government job. So I changed the job and I went to income tax department as a UDC. Uh, this job, then the posting was in Churchgate. I had to travel from Kalyan to Churchgate, but I used that journey time of almost 3.5 to 4 hours every day uh, for my ICWS studies, and that was a big advantage. I got habituated to concentrate even in the crowded trains. I used to study. Uh, then after around 1.5 years period, there was an opportunity of staff selection commission exam again. This was for higher post, inspector's post. I appeared for that exam and I got selected as a inspector, but I got posted into Central Excise Department. Now, Central Excise Department I joined because it was a higher post. But after joining there, I realized that the promotions in Excise Department were very delayed. It would have taken me almost 16 years from inspectors to the next cadre of superintendent. And in the meanwhile, I had passed my ICW all exams. I had cleared, I had got CMA degree, but that degree did not have any special recognition in the excise department. I would have got promotion with all other normal graduates after 16 years. So again, my search for a better job started. Now I had a professional degree also. In my personal life, by that time I was married, and my husband was all so much surprised that I wanted to leave such a nice government job where Saturday, Sunday was holiday. He used to tell me, why you're looking for another job? This is a good job. But then I was ambitious, and this promotion after 16 years कुछ हजम नहीं हो रहा था कि इतने साल रहा दिखना है एक promotion के लिए. So that's why I started again searching for a new job, and I saw the advertisement of Saraswat Cooperative Bank as a for probationary officers. This was opportunity given only to professionals. They were employing CA, CWA, and a few engineers. So I appeared. There were series of interviews. I appeared for the interviews. Even the interview panel asked me why you want to leave a government job and come to a cooperative bank. So I explained my thought process to them, and I was selected. So my first posting in Saraswat Bank was at Nariman Point Credit Department. There we had to assess credit requirements of the customers, do working capital assessment, do balance sheet analysis. Uh, we used to assess the projections, cash flow statements, the ratio analysis, My knowledge which I acquired during my CMA journey really helped here. And soon I got expertise in project assessment and working capital assessment. And there again, my excise knowledge also helped me because I knew how to tally the sales figures with the excise records, because sometimes the customer may try to cheat you. But since I was knowing that side too, it really helped me. Whatever experience you keep on gathering your, by in your journey doesn't go waste. It helps you in some or the other way. So soon I became expert in credit assessment, and the bank also appreciated my efforts. Um, After 3 years of job at Nariman Point, again one turn came in my life. My daughter Supriya was born. From I was staying at Kalyan. From Kalyan to Nariman Point journey again, it was a too long journey. And with the baby at home, it was becoming really difficult for me to travel. My boss in Saraswat Bank was very much considerate. He was also a lady, Sunita Thakur madam. She asked me, Aarti, do you want to get a transfer to a nearer branch? So this is how the culture of Saraswat Bank is. Even without me asking for a transfer, my boss realized what problems I'm going through, and she suggested that she can help me in getting a transfer to a nearer branch. This then I got posted as a second in charge of Kalyan branch. This branch saved my traveling time, but again it was a evening branch. So I used to return home by 10 o'clock at night. Uh, but saving the travel time and adjusting the duty time with my husband, because husband used to come earlier in the evening at home. So we managed the family along with my job. After 3 years of experience as a second in charge of the branch, I got a major opportunity to work as a branch manager. So I got posted as a branch manager of Dombivli branch. I was hardly 28 years old. This was my first branch as a branch manager. And in the branch, you are the MD of the branch. All ultimate decisions you have to take. This branch was existing for many years, but it was a loss making branch. Excuse me. So our chairman gave me a challenge that you have to show here the growth in advances, because the deposit side of Dombili branch was very good, but the funds were not getting deployed in advances, due to which the branch was in. So I took this as a challenge, and I started conducting staff meetings. I told the staff that we have to increase our advances, and that for that we need to do a lot of marketing. That time in this was around in 1996. So that time marketing culture had not that much, there was no marketing culture in the banks, because before that it was customers who used to on their own come to the bank. But then I told them, now days have changed. We have to approach the customers. We have to approach the chartered accountants, to the builders through whom we can get credit proposals. And I started going out and doing marketing for the bank. My team also realized, they also started supporting me, and we could really turn around that branch. Within 3 years' time, the credit portfolio of the branch increased fourfold, and the branch which was in loss was in profit, and super profits, I can say, because we could achieve a profit of 1.6 crores in a year. So there, I think this posting helped me. It developed me as a team leader, uh, because at branch level, as I said, you are the ultimate authority and you have to take a lot of decisions then and there. You can't always depend on the head office to guide you. So my development as a team leader, leading from front, facing difficult situations, taking bold decisions, got developed during my journey as a branch manager. I will tell you a few of my experience which are very interesting and how I faced them. Uh, I was newly appointed here in Dombili branch as a branch manager, and the bank had increased the charges, checkbook charges, folio charges. So there was some kind of resistance from the customers. One day, my sub-staff, he went outside the branch and hurriedly he came in my cabin and said, "Madam, there is a problem." I said, "What happened?" Then he said, "Madam, few of our customers have written about our increased charges on a blackboard. They are standing on the road and they are taking signatures of people." Now, this was a very critical situation because we would have earned a lot of bad publicity. That time, actually, we were not aware about reputation risk, but I realized that I must do something immediately. I didn't have time to go and ask head office also because I had to act very swiftly. So I sent a message with my substaff to the group leader. Please come and meet me here in the branch. So two, three customers, they came inside the branch, and then I asked them, "Sir, kya ho gaya?" So they said, "No, no, bank has unilaterally taken decision and increased the charges. This is not fair, etc." Then I decided to handle this in a very calm way. I told them, "Sir, this is a problem between the bank and its customers, right?" They said, "Yes." Then I told them, "Sir, then why are you standing on the road? Please come inside. I will give you table and chair. Sit inside, and if you want to take signatures of the customer, you take signatures inside the premises." So I stopped the reputation risk which was being faced. I invited them inside the branch premises, and they then it happened very smoothly. They came inside. They were talking to few people. Few people were signing the representation also. Uh, that time, Mr. Sansgiri was MD of the bank, and surprisingly, he came after this incidents. Within half an hour, he came for a surprise visit to the branch. And after he came and sat inside my cabin, I told him, "Sir, ऐसे हुआ है, and I have told those customers to be sitting in the customer area, and now they are taking the signatures of the other customers." Then our MD appreciated. He said, "You've done good thing that you have brought them inside. Now do one more thing." What? Then I said, "What, sir?" He told me, "Don't tell them that MD is here in the branch. Otherwise, they will catch hold of me here itself and they will give the representation right now. So, what you do is take the representation, send it to the corporate office. We will see what reduction we can do in charges." So then afterwards, I sent the representation, uh, and management gave some concession in the charges, and the problem could be solved amicably. Such many incidences I have faced. Uh, One day, when I was branch manager in Dombili branch, three, four police came with a customer of us. He was being handcuffed, and he was brought to the branch. And then one of the police officers came into my cabin, and he said this person was caught depositing fake notes in some other bank. And when he was asked, "कहाँ से लाया ये note?" So he said, I have withdrawn from Saraswat Bank, and that bundle the police showed it to me. That bundle had a sticker of Saraswat Bank, but then I explained it to police that though the sticker is of Saraswat Bank, this is a tampered bundle, and he must have inserted fake notes in this bundle, because it is impossible that bank will give so much of fake notes to the customer, because we have a fake note detecting machine also. Then I convinced the police that it is not given from our branch. So police took him, and then they investigated. They visited one gala which he was owning. There they found the printer, the papers which he used to print those fake notes. So as a difficult situation I have faced when I was working as a branch manager. Maybe the ability to face such challenges got developed over the years. After this, I was posted as a branch manager of Ghatkopar branch for 5 years, and then branch manager of Vashi branch. So around 10 years, I was working as a branch manager. This ground level experience helped me when I went ahead and got my promotions. From for going up to MD, it is from the joining level almost 12 promotions I required, and it required a journey of hard work of 30 years to go up to MD level. But since the bank is not that big bank like a State Bank of India or I got opportunity to work in every field, and the bank groomed me. They post after working as 10 years as a branch manager. I was posted in retail credit department, where I used to sanction loans for 35 branches together. So that again good experience I got. From there, then I was posted in corporate credit department, where we used to sanction large corporate loans up to 100 crore also. So that again developed the skills in me. Uh, After having a long stint in credit, one day I was asked that, are you ready to be transferred to Treasury Department? Now, somebody who has worked always in credit, even as a branch manager, we used to sanction credit proposals. So it was actually a challenge for me taking up treasury posting after this. But I was always willing to learn, and I said, yes, why not? I will take up the challenge as a head of treasury. Initially, 6 months, the original head of treasury was retained with me. I could learn the government securities market, how it works, how the forex treasury works. So within 6 months, I tried to gather knowledge from him, and I also did some courses in treasury, which helped me to speed up grasping of treasury work. So afterwards, the original treasury head was transferred, and 3 years I headed the treasury of Saraswat Bank. Uh, it was a large portfolio, around 15,000 crore of investments were to be handled. But with the help of my team members, the dealers of treasury, I could manage that well. And then I rose again to the position of chief manager. After working for a few years as a chief manager, then I became deputy MD, and then I became MD. Now, becoming MD is one thing, but steering your bank through the challenging times, through the competition that is happening, through the technology upgradation that is happening, it is a really challenging post. But let me share with you that I really enjoy my work, and almost 12 hours a day I am in my head office taking decisions for the bank. But really I enjoy this. Our bank has been nurturing customers for years together. I will share a few names with you. You won't believe, but first loan to Infosys people for buying computers was also given by Saraswat Cooperative Bank. Then there are many examples like Vijay Sales. You all must be knowing. We see almost Vijay Sales shop in every city of Mumbai. So this Vijay Sales, when they owned only one shop, since that time they are customer of Saraswat Bank, and now they have multiple shops in almost every city. And this is the relation developed by Saraswat Bank. There are many such examples like we all have used Apsara pencil when we were in school. This company called Hindustan Pencil, they are also with Saraswat Bank for more than 50 years. And in spite of banks like State Bank of India being in consortium, Saraswat Bank is the leader of the consortium for this group. We have also financed some limited companies like Galaxy Surfactants, Supriya Life Sciences. There are many such examples. Uh, One good thing about my bank is we are with the customer through thick and thin. Uh, Many times, new private sector banks, whenever customer faces difficulty, they try to exit the account. They try to pressurize the customer to go away from their bank. They increase the rate of interest so that customer willingly should shift to some other bank. But we are truly cooperative in that sense. Uh, we generally, even in the difficult times, we support the customer and we help him to face the challenges in his business, and we see that the customers come out of the difficulties. Now I'll share a few learnings uh, which I have got from my journey. See, even if uh, you have a humble beginning, if you are hardworking, if you are ambitious, and if you dream big, nothing is impossible. Uh, in the beginning, there may be some students who are listening to this. That's why I'm saying this. In the beginning, whatever post you will get, be a small post. Beginning से कोई एकदम high post पे नहीं जा सकता. But whatever work you get, if you do that in a dedicated way, reaching the top is not difficult at all. Then you should never put the cart before the horse. What I mean is, you should, whatever organization you are working for, you should first see what are the organizational goals, what are the targets set by the organization, and you should work um, extra hard to achieve those targets. If you give priority to the organizational targets, your personal targets, such as your promotions, your increments, automatically will follow. First, you should give priority to the organization goal. Then you should be always willing to learn and adapt to new technology. You should. Hello, any question? I can continue, right?
Yes, ma'am, you can
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. So you should keep on upgrading your knowledge. I just when I joined bank, I completed my CAIB. Then in between, I got opportunity and then I completed advanced management program from IIBF. I completed my executive MBA while I was employed with Saraswat Bank. Then after was posted in Treasury, I did a NIBM course for getting knowledge about Treasury. So you have to keep on learning, keep on updating your knowledge at every stage of your life. Uh, as you go up in the ladder, the technical and domain knowledge is important, but your human handling skills are more important. Uh, because you have to handle a large team, you have to motivate them, and you have to take them in one direction so that your organization achieves the set goals. So the human skills become more important as you grow up in the ladder. uh, you should always take new challenges. See, even if in one job uh, you get opportunities to different things. In 30 years of my life with Saraswat Bank, I could work in so many different areas. Every time, first few months, you will struggle. You will need to take extra efforts to learn the new things, but that will enrich your experience and you will be able to handle the higher post responsibility as you will go ahead. Another thing which I would like to share with the new generation students is it is the loyalty to the organization which pays ultimately. Nowadays, I see that people, there is a trend that people want to shift jobs within 1 or 2 years. They feel if I don't shift my job, I will stagnate or I may not get the uh, true market value as as my pay. But what happens is, if you keep on proving in one organization, when organization has to bestow an important responsibility, they will see who has been with the organization for a longer time. Somebody who has joined newly 3 4 years ago would not have been made MD. I am with this organization for more than 30 years. Maybe that was also one of the reason why I was chosen as a MD. These are the few things which I wanted to share. Another thing which I want to share is how I balanced my personal and professional life. As I told you, when my daughter was born, I took a transfer to Kalyan branch. I Before that I was in credit department in corporate office. So actually, that was a posting of a limelight. You know, everybody wants to remain in the corporate office, but in your life you have to set your priorities right. कभी क्या करना है, कभी किसको importance देना है, that you should decide in your mind, and then you should not regret your decisions later. See, I took a transfer to Kalyan branch. It was away from the head office and away from the limelight. But then, yes, I knew that that was that time my priority. And even in branch, I learned lot of skills of human handling, customer handling, and that was also an important part of my journey. And working 10 years as a branch manager, now when I've become MD, I know problems of the branch manager, what problems my branch managers must be facing, and I try to provide them the support I provide to resolve their problems. So that's how I balanced my personal and professional life. When my daughter was studying, I used to see that I take her studies. I left my cooking and other home house related work to maids. मैं बोलती थी मेरा खाना बिगड़ जाएगा ठीक है मगर मेरी लड़की का स्टडीज नहीं बिगड़ना चाहिए. So I used to provide proper attention to her studies. Always my annual closing, half yearly closing, which used to clash with her exams. But up to seventh, eighth standard, I used to constantly be with her for her studies. And after that, she became self sufficient. After that, I did not, need to be with her always. I'm happy to share with you that she is a Mumbai University gold medalist in BCom, and now she is working as assistant vice president with Tata Capital at the age of 28 years old. So even she, looking at me, she has picked up some of the virtues of hard work, sincerity, ambitious. So she is also doing well now in her career. So children learn by observing you every time. You need not keep on lecturing them. That's what I feel. Uh, so I'm happy that my I'm with this organization which is doing good for so many corporates, so many retail customers, and we have a target for the bank uh, to achieve business size of 1 lakh crore in next 2 years. Um, I'm motivating my team so that we should achieve this with 0% net NPA. So, and that will be the dream, my big dream for my bank. I would retire in another 3 years' time, and I want to make this bank more professional, uh, and the business size above 1 lakh crore. Maybe one day then we can think of becoming a private bank. Today we are in cooperative sector, but there are many limitations put by Reserve Bank of India on the banks in cooperative sector. So as we grow in big size after 1 lakh crore, maybe we will become privatized one day, and that is my dream for this bank. And I think my professional career will be satisfying if I am able to achieve that for my bank. Thank you. I will stop here. If at all any of the participants have any questions related to banking or any questions related to how they can develop their career or anything like that, I am happy to answer them.
Thank you, ma'am. Any question, please? I guess there are no questions, ma'am.
Yeah.
Now I request CMA Chaitanya Mori, Chairman Professional Development Committee of ICMAI-WRC, to kindly address.
Thank you, Gauri Madam. Today's speaker, respected Aarti Patil Madam, MD and CEO of Saraswat Bank, coordinator of this program, CMA Arpita Fegde, and all the respected participants. This is the second consecutive year where we are organizing this Navratri 9 days special event for lady CMAs. First of all, I would like to thank our esteemed speaker, Aarti Patil Madam. Uh, she has shared her insights and experiences, which actually give us the motivation, and definitely we will learn from her experience, and we will work on that. Madam, your words are truly resonated with all of us, and we will continue the your inspired journey. We will definitely help us to motivate and to uh, grow in our life.
Thank you.
Secondly, I would like to say that what I personally feel that uh, those programs we organize on Navratri for 9 days and Women's Day on the 8th of March, and after that, to be honest, specifically for lady CMAs, there are no sorry for disturbance. There are no other program happen. So what I suggest or I request that if we can form a small group where we during the throughout the year we can arrange the seminars, we can arrange the lectures which are of your interest, the area of interest, whatever is demanded. We can try to get the lectures or seminars on that. Last year what I tried when I was the chairman of WSC, I tried that each of the seminar there should be at least 2 to 3 lady CMA speakers, or participation of lady CMA should be more. That's what I personally ensured. Same way, I would like to say that whether it is related to finance, whether it is related to non-finance or any other topic, if you demand, we can definitely arrange such sessions. Thank you and happy Navratri.
Thank you, ma'am. We can conclude the session, ma'am, now.
Yes, we
Thank
can
you.
leave the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. and happy Navratri.